We know him as Dwayne Johnson. We know him as the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. We know him as Hollywood's biggest star and a WWE legend. We all call him The Rock, but he never legally owned that name. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's rise from a normal WWE star to becoming one of the most popular names across the world is a truly a one-in-millions story. Yay, the millions! During his rise to the WWE title, he became popular with the fans as The Rock. But when he did it all and found movie offers from Hollywood, he left the WWE and his name, The Rock, behind him. Fans saw him in iconic movies like The Mummy Returns and The Scorpion King, and knew he was there to stay. But he did all that with his original name, Dwayne Johnson. Now, Johnson loved his name, The Rock, and it's not because of its popularity with the global fan base. The name has a deep connection to his family. Dwayne Johnson's name, The Rock, comes from his father, Rocky Johnson, who was also a WWE, or formerly known as the WWF, performer. The WWE Hall of Famer Rocky Johnson was the first black champion in WWE history. He, alongside his tag team partner Tony Atlas, captured the tag team championship and etched their names in history. Adding to his father's legacy, The Rock joined the WWE as well and exceeded all expectations. Now, Dwayne Johnson was a Hollywood star and often returned to WWE as The Rock. But since Vince McMahon usually owns wrestlers' name, Dwayne couldn't use The Rock moniker anywhere else. And despite him being the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, he couldn't get a deal with Vince McMahon to give him the Rock name. But a historic deal between Endeavour and Vince McMahon shook up the sports world. WWE became part of the TKO Group alongside world's fastest rising sports promotion, UFC. Ari Emanuel, CEO of Endeavour, welcomed Dwayne Johnson to the board of directors at the TKO Group. And in the process, Johnson asked to get the legal ownership of his iconic nickname, The Rock. Understanding how much the name meant to Johnson and his family, Emanuel agreed to it. The Rock is finally free. Dwayne Johnson now owns the Rock moniker. Johnson expressed extreme gratitude and said,
"I owe that name everything. Without that name, there would be no wrestling career, there would be no Hollywood career. But also, that name was a derivative name of my dad, Rocky Johnson, who was the first black tag team champions in WWE, trailblazer, paved the way, man of color."
The Rock acknowledged that financially the name holds a lot of value, but it's the history behind it that drove him to acquire it legally. Now, what's the benefit of owning the name? We see an unfiltered version of The Rock. No gimmicks, no BS, across the board.